legend himself. Well, you know what? We got the people's person here. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, and he's been waiting patiently, and he's ready to go. Mr. Mark Gus Scott. What is up, my brother?
Baby.
Hey,
Bobby.
What's going on?
Hello.
Is this
Dude, what are you doing? I got to tell you about a fire red sunset I'm looking outside my window in Arizona right now, pal. I don't know how crappy it is over in Philly, you know? I know you got the Rocky thing going on, but let me tell you something, pal. You want to lay back, relax, a nice deep breath. Having a glass of Cabernet, a little chili. Come on, talk to me. Why aren't you talking to me?
Cabernet and chili. Look at you. I like that.
Dude, come on, I'm all over it. Yeah, so I get a nice little buzz, and I got to crap myself. How's that? How you been, Dad?
Good, man. I'm doing really, really freaking good, man. And you know, we got a kick out of this. Like, I was told recently that we would be like a dangerous team together. Like we would be like the modern day terror twins or toxic twins, whatever you'd want to call it.
One thing is for sure, one of us would probably end up in the hospital, possibly the morgue. Absolutely. You sound good, though, man. I'm glad. I'm really happy.
I'm doing, yeah, man. Like a few months ago, like I was horrible, like just completely horrible. And as of late, like new medicine and trying to eat healthier. Like I feel better, lost some weight, like doing good. I feel so much better.
I'm really happy. Good, buddy. That's good to hear. I'm glad. So what you're saying is that now you're ready to cruise on out to the Rock and Skull Fest in Illinois, and we're going to drink the crap out of yourself, get yourself a new liver?
That sounds so beautiful. It really does.
That's therapy, my friend. You got to balance the mind and the body. Get them both drunk. Yes, that's how it works. Of course.
So that,
what's the point of getting healthy if you can't abuse it again?
Hey, exactly. I'm, and you know what? Will there be chili? Cabernet and chili sounds delightful.
I'm telling you what, this chili's got a little spice on it too. It's badass.
Oh, I love spice. I'm all about the spice.
I'm telling you what. All right, so talk to me. What's happening over in Philly? Everything good? Is it freezing over there yet? You got snow?
No, you know what? It was like today was like 80-something degrees, but rainy.
Well, still 80, thank God.
Yeah,
It's been getting colder here. It was only about 86 today. That's freezing.
Oh man, you know, like, I'm trying to figure out why you and Nick are not like having Cabernet and chili together.
Well, we do on occasion, but just not today. But and I'm talking to you, my friend. Don't be silly, you know. I've got Rock and Skull coming up. Let's talk about that for a minute. Rock and Skull Festival, 25th of October, down in Illinois. What a hell of a show this is going to be. Are you coming or what?
I would love to come. I got so much going on here. How am I getting out there?
I'll put you on the list, babe. Let's do the live simulcast. Remember back in the old days, they did the radio simulcast?
Oh, yeah.
The live broadcast on Facebook, and you can carry the audio in stereo. Talk to me, why don't we?
Ooh.
See? What, I'm a genius. I didn't invent this. You know, everybody forgot about it. I didn't forget. We got to put it back out. We got to start it all over again, bro. There's a new form of on-demand stuff, all the live broadcasts that are going on. Make it a Facebook event. Let's kill it.
Let's do it.
Can we charge? Can we charge for a Facebook event? You know, like 99 cents or something. You know,
that would be awesome.
I'm telling you, kill it. Talk to that Zuckerberg fella. See what he's got to say. We'll cut him in for a piece.
So with the whole Rock and Skull thing, so you're hosting this event. So are you going to be like introducing every band? Like
from the moment it starts to the moment I will be the first person there and the last person to leave. I might even sleep there on like Sunday night just for the sake of because I want to. Like I'm telling you, I'm going to do the Star Spangled Banner to open the place. I'm going to introduce bands. I'm jamming with bands. We're getting an all-star jam. We're raffling off women for charity. That's right. We're raffling off dates with women for charity. I'm going to buy all the women. How much for the women? I'm not kidding. We're going to do some wild stuff. We're going to have some fun. It is going to be freaking nuts. And I really don't believe I'm going to sleep for a good 3 days. I really don't think I'm going to.
I really
maybe
think
like from 7 a.m. to noon, maybe I'll sleep a little bit.
Like this is going to be a complete circus.
Yes, it really is. I think, dude, there's something like, I don't know, 25 bands, maybe more. It's a complete onslaught of rock. It's crazy. Janet Gardner, headliner, the singer from Dixon.
Nice.
Enough's Enough Donnie V and his cohorts are going to be there. There's a lot. I'm telling you, a lot of cats coming out for this thing, man. It's pretty crazy. It's just a rock carnival. It's freaking nuts, you know. And I'm just going to turn it upside down. They said, Gus, do whatever you want. I said, okay.
Did you realize, the can of worms they opened by saying that to you?
What's that?
Do they realize the can of worms they opened when they said that to you?
You know, I guess they paid their insurance. They really don't care, so it's going to be fun, man. You know, let's get real. Thank God I'm not in my 20s anymore. Then we'd really have a fucking problem. But it's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. I want to party. I want to get a little silly. I want to kick out. I want to play some drums. I'm going to play trumpet. I'm going to freaking get on some girl's shoulders and hit my head on ceiling fans. It's going to be freaking great. You know?
I so need to be.
Now I'm thinking about it, but I better pay up my liability insurance. I might have to beef up the policy a little before I go. But we'll have some fun, you know, dude. And that's another thing. You know, it's funny whenever an act goes to a certain city and they say, "Oh, Wisconsin, this is the best city. We love Wisconsin." And to be honest with you, we've been to every state in the nation, the continent, the 48 states, and we've been many times each, and we have memorable moments from every state. There are a few states that truly are highlights. And I must say, this is not full crap, and I'm going to back it up. It's not full crap when I say Illinois is a special place for Trixter, for me personally. When we first started playing, opening for Don Dokken back in 1990, we played the Vic Theater in Chicago. Guess what? Sold out. Then we played with the Scorpions in 1991, the Rosemont Horizon Arena. Guess what? Sold out. Then we went over. Oh, we had a little tour with Warrant and Firehouse and Trixter. We had a nice little show in Chicago, Illinois, a little place called the World Amphitheater, 33,000 people capacity. Guess what? Oh, motherfucker. So when I tell, and then we came back in '92 with this band. I don't know if you heard of them. Let me try to remember their name. Kiss. That's it. Yeah, Kiss. We opened for Kiss in '92 on the Revenge Tour. We played this little place. It was a little smaller place, just 16,000 people at the UIC Pavilion. Guess what? Was sold out. So when I tell you that I like going to Chicago, I like going to Illinois, that we have something special going on in Illinois, I'm not saying it because I'm trying to appease the individuals in Illinois. I'm telling you because we sold every motherfucking room in that joint out. And when we go, yeah, the chicks are pretty hot. So, I'm not like bullshit. I'm fucking telling you, people who have been there know. When we played Farm Fest, the Outdoor Summer Fest more recently, dude, there's fucking huge fucking crowds. Last time I was there was Michael Sweet from Stryper, Ricky Rocket from Poison. God damn. Who else? Oh, yeah. Lucky Chucky from Bret Michaels' band. Oh, my God, I can't even tell you how many fucking people. Mike from Twisted Sister from Dream Theater. Portnoy. Dude, we're fun. Holy shit. I mean, everybody's hanging out, partying, having a great time. So I'm not like just saying, oh, we're so happy to be in Chicago. Chicago's the best, Illinois is the greatest people. I'm telling you because we really built some friends and family over there, and we really love fucking playing there because they keep coming to see us. So it's not a baseless kind of thing just to appease. I'm telling you from my heart, I fucking love going to Illinois, except for when it's fucking freezing my balls off. So thank goodness we're not there yet. Another couple of months, fuck yourself. I'm not going. But for October, it's all good, baby. I'm looking forward to kicking ass and God. And by the way, they put us up in a nice place, so I'm really happy. One of the best places, one of the nicest hotels, was the Omni. The Omni in Chicago. We stayed there with Kiss. Oh my God, forget about it. Well, we stayed there first with Warrant, then we came to Kiss. Man, I think you learn some real elements of real service at a place like that in a major city like Chicago. And I got to tell you something that helped me with restaurant industry when you see it done right. One of the joints, they do it right, man. It's really something on a side note. But nevertheless, yeah, so I'm not bullshitting when I talk about Illinois like that. I'm not just saying it, oh, I love Illinois. And then the next night I'm going to go to freaking Maryland. Hey, I love Maryland. But I swear to God, Illinois has always come through for Trixter. I swear to Christ, when I hit that stage, I will beat the ever-loving fucking shit out of my drums for everyone in Illinois because they've been there for me. It's really that fucking simple.
That's awesome. That's love.
That's it, baby.
That's love.
And then I'm getting lit, motherfucker, with my free alcohol. That's what I'm going to fucking do. That's right. Well, there it is. Truth straight from my mouth, motherfucker. Bring it. I swear to Christ, I'm cleansing the liver now with just red wine. Red wine only for the next, I don't know, 2.5 hours. Then I'll switch to vodka. But, I'm going to take it easy until I get the goddamn rockin' skull. Then I will abuse myself along with everybody that's with me. So we're going to have a great time.
Well, since you're throwing the truth out there, let's throw out.
Oh, here we go. No, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. What is going on with Trixter? Everybody's asking. They want to know, what's the deal?
Here's 100% honesty for you. How about I don't know? I don't think anybody really knows. One thing is for sure, we're not doing anything right now. Everybody's off on side projects. PJ and Steve, I believe, are playing some shows with Eric Martin intermittently. Pete's off doing his own thing. I've got things that I'm cooking on, like hosting the Rock and Skull Fest. You see how I keep working that back into the conversation? Also, I've got side stuff, too, working on, we got the release of the Monkey King video game coming out that I did a lot of the scoring for and the compositions. Pete Lauren helped me with that as far as special effects sounds and engineering and stuff like that. I'm a crappy engineer. I'm being honest. So I need help. Pete helps me a lot with that. He knows what he really knows what he's doing in that department. So there's a lot of sideline crap, a lot of other stuff, a lot of ancillary stuff. People have families, these things have to be taken into consideration. It's all part of the, and just because one guy has a desire and wants to do one thing doesn't dictate what goes on with the whole band. So, what's going to happen? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. We didn't know we were going to put it back together until we did,
Right.
So who's to say? Here's a really weird thing. When we put it back together, 2007, 2008, we kind of just, stepped in shit again, It's like, our first show back was Rocklahoma. Then we opened for Poison and the band Boston. And then we did a bunch of high-profile stuff, and it was great. Then, this record company says, you want to put out an album? We're like, looked at each other, and I was somewhat hesitant. But Steve said, hey, dude, check out some of the riffs I got and some of the tunes. I was like, holy shit, we're going to be making a record. You know what I mean? So I swear to Christ, it's like for a minute I was like, the last thing I ever wanted to do, and I don't want to mention names, but I'm sure everybody can think of somebody out there, a band that they used to love from the old days, let's say 20 years ago. And they used to put on their songs, and it was something so special. And you hear their new material, and well, what happened to that special shit? You know what I mean? I said the last thing I ever wanted to do was to be a part of a band that just fell into that category, It's like the song's got a rocker, Rick. What's the fucking point of doing it, So when Steve said, dude, we got to make a record, I was like, oh, shit, I don't know, dude. And then Steve played me some of the demos, and PJ had some ideas, and Pete fucking threw his 2 cents. I'm sitting back going, holy shit, we're going to make a record. It's going to fucking kill. And then it charted at iTunes at number 56. I was like, holy shit. Now, this is not the kind of thing where we sat in a boardroom and came up with a master marketing plan and a message calendar over the next 6.5 months, and here's how we're going to present it with the book. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that at all. We just fucking did it and put it the fuck out. I was like, holy shit. So when things materialize like that with this band, which is completely fucking ridiculous, by the way, but, it tends to work, it's like, who knows what the hell's going to happen next? I have no, so when I tell you, want to hear honesty, I have no fucking idea. How about that for honesty? So, anything can happen. Anything can. I believe David Lee Roth is going to call, and I think he's going to take us all out, but he wants to use a drum machine, so I'll be staying home.
Now, what if somebody did call you, say, all right, like a David Lee Roth, or whoever, like another band called you up and said, hey, Gus, our drummer can't do the tour or whatever the reason is, or we need a drummer. Would you be up for it? Would you take a gig with somebody else?
Any gig, but I'd be open to the idea, but under one proviso. Number one, so I guess the answer is yes, but I wouldn't go out with, the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood fucking trio. I have to believe in the music. I have to dig the gig. I don't do it just for the paycheck. I do it just because I love to play, but I don't love to just play anything. So I got to dig the music. That's number one. And then if I did do it, I'd say sure, I'd go out. But you know what? If everybody got on the phone and said, dude, we got some opportunities to play with Trixter, that would be my allegiance, without question. You know, and I got to say this, as far as being in the realm of honesty, there's nothing I love to do more than to fucking play drums to Trixter music. And to do it live, goodbye, done. You know what I mean? I'm happy doing that for forever, you know? So that would certainly be my priority. But in lieu of that being available or no one's doing anything, I'm open to the idea of going, absolutely, yeah, I'd love to fucking play, man. Not to mention I can use the exercise. So, you know, it's all good.
How about like a Frontiers Records? You know, they do a lot of these like all-star lineup things. How about something like that? Would you be up for something like that?
Sure. A couple people have approached me. I just haven't really, I don't know. I did a couple things, but nothing really, like on sideline stuff. Nothing I would promote at this point. But you never know. But would I do it? Yeah, sure. With a good project, I certainly would. But yeah, I'm open to ideas. And again, but I wouldn't just do it just for a paycheck. I gotta dig what I'm doing. I gotta believe in the music. I can't put my stamp of approval on something if I truly don't believe it. You know,
sure.
I'm not gonna.
Sure.
You know, like I'd rather pick up the trumpet, play with the Phoenix Symphony Orchestra, than play drums with a band I think blows. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and
that's the truth. That's 100% the truth. And funny thing, I wouldn't mind playing with the Phoenix Symphony Orchestra. That'd be cool. You know. So yeah. I mean, but again, who knows? Anything's a possibility. But right now, I got a few things I'm concentrating on, and I'm having some fun. And the weather's still warm in Arizona, and Mick Brown calls and says, "Get your ass on the motorcycle." So I got a ride. I'm kind of busy.
Absolutely, I like that. Now, how about the Guinness Book of World Records?
Yes. There's some good stuff and bad stuff with that. I hate to say it. Just for people that are not aware, we are. I'm with together a gentleman named Dennis who lobbied the Guinness Book of World Records into creating a category called the World's Largest Rock Band. And first, someone from France got the record with something like 700 people. Then China did it with something like 950 people more recently. So the idea is to bring the title back home to America. And we had a facility. It was supposed to go down third week of October. And it got too big. The facility could not handle it. So now we're talking to Arizona State University, ASU. And I wish I had the details completely locked up, because I'd love to say 100% what's up with it. But it's not locked up yet, but we're shooting for April at ASU University in Arizona. And, man, I'm telling you what, we're shooting for 1,500 people. So if we fall short, we'd love to end up around 12 or something like that, but at least get 1,000. Because the record right now is around 950 or something like that. We'd love to break 1,000 plus, and it would be one hell of a spectacle, that's for sure. And there'll be some notables in the band. The 1,000 plus person band will have. It's gonna be a wild frickin' time, and we're gonna make it a 2-day event. There'll be clinics headed up by some notable individuals, and we're gonna make some fun out of it, man. And it'll be one hell of a Facebook broadcast, that's for sure.
And people
so
should
as soon as I have the full details, I will certainly keep you posted exactly what's up. But again, we're targeting April at ASU, but it's not finalized yet. I'm a little premature with even saying something. So as soon as the details are final, we'll do the press release, and it will be highly visible. So it is an official Guinness Book of World Record attempt, and that is going to be freaking silly. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a lot of fun.
It kind of sounds like, but by April, like all these other people are getting things going with this thing, and they're like, by that time you might need like 1,500 people.
We have people signed up originally from the place where we want to do it this month. So just to gear it towards a different day is really not a big deal. And unfortunately, we had to put the brakes on. So we have a lot of momentum behind us already. We have corporate sponsors and things like that to gather the number that we need. Shouldn't be that tall of a task. So we're looking forward to it. And hey, well, yeah, there's a few components I'm neglecting to mention at this time, but so it's in stone. But when the time comes, my friend, I will let it all out. And believe me, it would be my absolute pleasure to do that. But it would not be right to really do it beforehand.
No. Well, before we go over to the phone lines, one other question. I think I think it might have been
Proctology
the
exam, that came out negative. Yeah, that was negative.
I guess last time or maybe the time before you were on, you mentioned possibly diving into the world of politics. Is that still on your radar? Or?
You know, it's funny. I've been courted by a couple of different states. Funny thing, because I know some notables in every state that has some, I don't want to say power, but they have political influence and they express interest. Idaho is one. New York is another. Arizona is another. So there's some idea. The question is, what do I really want to do with my life? What do I want to devote my time towards? And the more and more I think about it, there's a lot of negativity in politics. And I hate to say that. The ideal, when someone sits back and thinks of the American flag and what America's ideals are all about, what our country stands for versus what the reality of the country is, I think there is a substantial disconnect between the two. And I hate to be the one to say it, but I truly believe that. I think a lot of other people would agree with me. And the shame of it all is when you become an individual who's elected to office, a large majority of what you do, and we talked about this last time, a large majority of what you do is fundraising. It's not necessarily making lives better for everybody. It's a matter of just keeping yourself in office. And to do so, there's a dollar figure that has to be raised on a daily basis. Well, you may break it down by day, but it has to be raised in order for you to do that. And it's a shame. It shouldn't be that way, but the reality is that's exactly the way it is. So when you have individuals giving you large sums of money, instead of the ideals of the people you represent going to the floor of Congress, something else sometimes gets brought along. And sometimes you're put in a position where you have to do that. Now, that sort of thing doesn't necessarily resonate with me, And listen, the things I'm saying, go ask your congressman. See what he has to say about it. There's no denying it. It's just, you know what I mean? The fees you have to pay to your party, aside from the money that you need to get reelected for yourself or to keep your office running or to keep your salary coming in, it's a terrible incentive. You know what I'm saying? It's a disincentive, if anything. And it's something that concerns me. And you know what? The last thing I want to do is be that guy on TV. They put the big rubber stamp on and says, oh, this guy's a dick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you're trying so hard. You want to do the right thing, but sometimes you're pasted into a fucking corner. And I don't want. The last thing I want to do is be Kathy Lee Gifford. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, or something of that nature. To be to take an action that doesn't truly represent what it's all about, And it should be a selfless thing. It's not what I want in common. It's what the constituents of the certain area that you represent want, and to carry their wants to the floor of Congress, of the Senate, and things like that, and to pass bills based upon their behalf and what they believe in. And you represent them. It has nothing to do with you at all, except for the fact if you misrepresent them, then it has everything to do with your character or lack of character. And that's a fucking problem, man. And that's what I think these guys deal with all the time. And that's the balancing act. That's why politics gets such a bad rap when someone's a politician. Because to make it work, you need a lot of grease, bro. It ain't. Yeah. You could be the most honest guy in the world, and you'll probably be a shitty politician. Yep. So you see what I'm saying? And I don't like a part of me wants to honestly represent an area. But if you're going to climb that ladder to really doing it, it ain't so fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? And I not to mention, I don't have the same ambition that I did when I was a youngster, let's say. So to have that aggressive thing to go, I want to do the job and I could be aggressive, be tough about something. But realistically speaking, I'm going to have to take some freaking buy money to freaking stay there. And you think that they're not going to want me to represent their interests instead of what my the constituents' interests might be? And you think sometimes they are perfectly aligned? Hell no, pal. So I'm envisioning the worst-case scenario, and it would make me, aside from just looking terrible, it made me feel terrible. I wouldn't want to be the guy that screwed over the constituents you're supposed to represent. That's a problem,
I don't think that people would look too proudly upon, like you doing Rocking Skull. You know what I mean? Like that would not be.
Well, see, I had an idea with that. The idea that being I'm single, I'm not necessarily a family guy. That that's all in the past, like the former rock star. Which is fine. It's fine. I like that. It's good to move on. But regardless, if they had a picture of me in a compromising position, that's probably not so good. But at the end of the day, it's the honesty that comes through if you truly produce results for the people you represent. But again, I'm very hesitant. And the thing is, you got to work hard, man. I don't want to work hard at something and then fail or get screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm very hesitant, very, very hesitant. And there's guys that made the transition from music to politics. John Hall, who I used to hang out with in New York, he's a senator. Used to play with the band Orleans. Dance with me. Yeah, da 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 da. Anyone? Or still the one. Da 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 da. Anyone? Yes? No? Okay. Famous freaking guy. He's a goddamn senator in New York. He used to come to shows that I played with Jimmy Sturr, 18-time Grammy Award winner in New York. Sweetheart of a guy. I mean, his reputation is not tarnished in that regard. I don't think he used to party like we did, but you know what I'm saying. It can be done. You think if Willie Nelson ran for Congress, you think people wouldn't vote for him? You're damn right. Look at Schwarzenegger. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. They did a governorship. Look what the hell he did. God bless Arnold.
This is true.
You're fucking chilly. You're so good. Holy shit.
We got a couple of phone calls here for you, and I'm thinking I know they both have the same area code, so I'm pretty sure I know who.
My ex-wife is on the phone. Don't answer that line. You know what? Actually, that would make a good radio show. Answer that line if she calls.
You want to text me your number and I'll get her on the air for you?
No.
All right, I'm going to bring these two on. Let me see. I know who one is, so I'm pretty sure I know who the other is. So is this Carla and Tina?
Yes, it is.
Oh, a dynamic duo. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Mark?
Okay, now see first there's blank space and they talk all over each other. That's the way that works out. It's great to hear your voices. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling Totally Different Radio. We're unavailable at this time. Please leave a message at the tone. Thank you. How's the weather? How's the weather in Salt Lake?
Snow up in the mountains.
Full of snow.
Thank God. Screw that snow shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the real deal. When I say I like it so much in Illinois, I really do. But when it's freezing in Illinois, fuck that. I ain't going. Nope. Mark wanting to host the Rock and Skull event in late January. Go fuck yourself. You know?
Doesn't it snow in New Jersey, though? Didn't you live in New Jersey?
Yeah, why do you think I'm in Arizona now? I'm done with that shit. But yeah, all kidding aside, yeah, there was a lot of snow. And then I moved like a moron. I moved about 50 miles northwest of New York to an area of Orange County, New York. And, man, the elevation is higher, more snow. Colder out in the plain there. Ugh. Man, I'm telling you, aside from very high taxes, holy crap with the snow. And if there's a heavy one, you're stuck in your house for some time, my friend. You know what I mean? Power goes out and shit. It's like, oh my God, somebody fucking kill me. So I'm really done with that. I think that was the final straw when I made the move. It was largely in part to do with the weather and the inconvenience of snow. And you know, if I want to go skiing here, 2 hours away is Flagstaff. I could freaking jump in a car and go to ski weekend on the top of a mountain in Flagstaff. Hello, love ya. Otherwise, I'm staying by the pool. It's really that simple. You guys want to come up and go to the pool? Come on down. We'll go swimming.
Hey, we're actually going to be in Arizona in December.
Dreams do come true. It can happen to you. In when?
December 30th to January 2nd.
I'm going to be gone. Yeah, sorry.
Carla wouldn't get mad because you're her idol.
We're gonna.
It's New Year's Eve.
I tell you what, hit me up on Facebook, man. We'll grab a drink. That'll be a lot of fun.
So, Mark, I got a question for you.
Okay, hit me.
I've always wanted to ask you, when you get on stage, how do you feel? Does your heart start pounding? Do you start sweating? How do you feel right as you get on stage?
Well, if it's Chicago in January, no, I do not start sweating. All kidding aside, I just told this to somebody more recently. You know, a lot of people stage fright. I don't get nervous. I only got nervous once. It was the first show when we opened for Poison in Muskegon, Michigan. And funny thing, it was February in Michigan when that happened. The reason why I got nervous, at the time in our careers, we were headlining clubs and theaters and things like that. And opening for Poison was the first big arena show. So we were used to being taking care of the red carpet, where we're the headliner of the club, the theater. And all of a sudden now we're making the jumps to arenas, and we were this low man on the totem pole. So we threw the equipment up there, and they said, no time for sound check, fellas. You got to get off the stage. Okay, Bob. Like, oh, son of a bitch. So it was the first time that I never got a sound check. And I was worried. I was like, oh, my monitor's going to suck. My drums are going to fall apart. Oh, shit. I was supposed to be a big night, the big show, and we were all excited, and it was a dream come true. And I thought we were gonna suck because we didn't get a sound check. But a minute and a half into playing, I was like, this is done. We got it, no problem. You know, so I was really over worried for nothing. So that was the only time I really got nervous. Otherwise, I'm excited. I feel like I'm on speed before a show. I want to rock. I want to kill. I want to destroy. I want to have a great time. So it's really, there's nothing I love more in life than playing live. It's really that simple. Nothing at all beats it.
Awesome. That's totally awesome. I was just curious.
Well, yeah, that's how I feel. I thank you for asking, and thank you for calling in.
And then my question for you, Mark.
Uh-oh, here we go.
No, it's not.
The test came back negative. Did you hear that? It's negative.
Your picture that you got of you playing your trumpet with the thing, why don't you get that put on a T-shirt or a hoodie?
Maybe I will have to consider doing that. No, also, I don't have the right in which to do that. I have to get permission from the artist in which to do that, and maybe we can launch a co-venture. We shall see. I like the idea. So who knows what 2019 may bring.
There you go.
Thank you for calling in, ladies. I really do appreciate it.
You know, Carla's your biggest fan. You know that.
I love you, Carla. Thank you. And you too, Tina. Thanks so much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah, we've been texting. Yeah, we were texting each other when we were. How long have you been on hold? You don't want to know what else Carla said, but yeah.
Here we go. Should we go into that realm, Bay?
But we'll hit you up when we're there, for sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I better get
in
my
Arizona.
Thank you for calling. I really appreciate it.
I'm going to get back to my tasty
all the way
cakes.
out to Ohio to see Trixter in December of 2016 from Utah.
Yeah.
Good times. All right, guys.
Thank you for calling, ladies. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Mark and Bay.
You're welcome. Calls, Mark. And I just thought of something too, real quick.
Yeah.
I was up in your old neck of the woods last week. I was up at
Jersey?
Dingbat. Yeah, I was up at Dingbats a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, no shit. You know that's a smaller club in Clifton, New Jersey, but I got to tell you, their sound system is fucking loud and kick ass.
It was very loud.
Yes, I like that. I see that as a positive personally. But yeah, that's one of the louder rooms in Jersey. I love it.
Yeah, it's a little shithole of a place, but it was it's rock and roll.
Dude, let me tell you something. I don't give a shit if the fucking ceiling's flying. When that PA blasts my goddamn bass drum coming out of the fucking thing, I'm gonna fucking whack your head off. That's what I'm talking about. I remember doing sound check. I heard it slapping off the back wall. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, that's the way it ought to fucking be. You know what I'm saying? So I had a band with Chris Capri of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and we played there and fucking ripped the fucking roof off that joint. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Dude, I like hearing you're always amped and passionate, but I like hearing the passionate about the, you know what I mean? But the, playing the musically. It's like a mark we haven't really heard that much lately.
What, about playing?
Yeah.
dude, that's what started the whole damn thing. I think that's what brought it out initially when I was 20-something, or even younger, shit, my teens. But yeah, I think that's the essence a lot of people get lost with, or they lose touch with. Dude, I got crazy. My first show playing with Trixter, I think it was 1984, the summer of '84. We played Paramus Band Shell behind the Paramus Public Library in New Jersey, and the show was like 7 p.m. I was set up by 3:30. And I just couldn't fucking wait. And people started coming in. They saw me out there. I was running around going crazy. I said, "Smart on drugs." They thought I was fucking doing something because I was fucking nuts. I was just fucking rocking. But it was the excitement of the whole thing, man. It wasn't, I was just ready to freaking go. There's nothing that gets me off more than fucking rocking, So, that's no bullshit, dude. I've been that way since I was 16. I don't know. Yeah, so the idea of not doing it, it's unfathomable. Doesn't compute, man. I try to, and that's the thing that's brought me the greatest joy in life for the most part. I carry that over into other areas of life. It's like the greatest thing in the world, It's not an act, dude. I just can't help not fucking doing it,
Yeah, that would be
make any sense?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't care if it's running for Congress or playing drums. If I approach something that I believe in, I'm going to approach it with passion and kick it in the fucking ass. It's really that simple.
Play them drums. All right, let's go. Let's get another call. We got area code 480. You're live on the air. Who's this?
That sounds like Arizona.
Hey, this is Mike. From Arizona.
Hey,
how you doing,
Mike?
Mark?
What's up, dude?
Hey, I just wanted to know something about that trumpet. Are you going to play at all at the Rock and Skull Festival with your trumpet?
I'll tell you the truth, I probably will. Well, at least with the. Go ahead. You're
going to like the Star Spangled Banner, maybe?
Probably, most likely, yes. I'm serious. Did you ever see me do that?
One time I saw you do it. You were at
what's this guy's name? Do I know this fucking guy? Who is this? Bobby, is that you?
Nope. I'm a big fan of the trumpet, Mark.
Is this Abdul? Hello, Abdul.
Hey, Gus. Hey, Gus, it's Michael. Hey, brother, you doing a great job.
Brother, I love you, man. This is my friend Michael. We hang out here, and he busts my balls about the trumpet sometimes. I did Star Spangled Banner opening for Mick Brown's solo band from Dawkins, and
hey, I might have
had one too many drinks before I did that.
Hey, I gotta tell you, you guys are doing a great job, and Mick's ears were burning because as I was listening to you online, he actually called and cut you off. So I had to get off the phone with him so I could listen. So you guys are doing a great job. Keep rocking, all right?
Michael, are you going to see Firehouse tomorrow night?
You know me, man. I'm always at a show. I'm ready.
All right. Well, the boys are coming to town. I talked to Bill today. I'm going to go see them, have some fun, and get silly. And I think you should be there, Michael.
All right. Hey, you guys keep rocking.
I'll give you a shout during the day tomorrow. You're taking up airtime. Look at the hog. Do I go to your job and just start talking? No, I don't. I think the only way to repay me is to buy me a drink. I think that's the only thing I can think to compensate. That's a large drink, mind you. I'm thinking a double. I am.
That's too. I'll tell you what. I had my finger on the button because I didn't know where he was going with it. I had a feeling it was a conversation.
Michael is a good friend. Now he's a good friend, good man, a lot of love. Wonderful sweetheart, Kathy, his sweetheart. I got to tell you, real good people. I got to tell you, moving out to Arizona, there is a family out here, a special family, and Michael is part of that family. And I got to tell you, it's been an absolute pleasure. So, I didn't know who it was and what was going to be happening next, but he's just being silly. He's a good guy, real good guy, good friend, good people. And I got to tell you, there's people out here that make this whole living out in Arizona something very special.
We got.
It's funny to hear from him. He's a son of a bitch.
We got one more call. Are you ready for it?
Go, baby.
All right. Area code 217. You're live on the air. Who's this?
Where's 217?
Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Hey, I love Illinois. Who's this?
Well, it's your favorite sergeant.
Mib?
Yes. Who
Miss Sergeant Mib, how are you, my dear? I want to thank you for calling to the Totally Driven Radio Show with Bay Rackney. How are we doing? Are you getting ready for rock and skull, young lady?
Yes.
Have you received all your shots?
Been vaccinated. I'm good.
Oh, we're good to go. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. God bless America and the Society for STDs. Well, thank you for calling in. Do you have a question, Sergeant Nib?
No, I just wanted to hear your beautiful voice.
You take my heart away, my dear. Now, all kidding aside, we're going to have a good time. And make sure that when you're there, and if I am in close proximity, please walk up and say, hey, Mark, it's me, Sergeant Nib. And I will say, Sergeant. I shall bless you with the lovely, wonderful warmth of Jesus Christ and his Lord and Savior, the mighty Lord himself.
Well, dang, I was wanting a kiss and an ass grab.
No, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. You are a sweetheart. I can't. Your support has been extraordinary. So thank you very, very much for that. I do appreciate it.
I just had to.
Thank you, Sergeant.
No, you're welcome. You
Always
guys are
good night, Michelle.
Take care. All right.
Hey, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, Beb. You know I love you very, very much. I continue your good health, best to your wife, and do not bring her to the Rock and Skull Festival.
You know what? That's the only way I would get there.
Well, then bring her, goddammit. What does she like to drink?
You know what? The Cabernet would be nice for her. She likes that.
I have some right here.
Likes chili, too.
That's it. You know it. I'll get over here. That's it. I'm flying her in. I will give her an Arizona experience like has never been seen. You, too. You come, too. I mean,
well, thank you.
To Arizona. Hey, I love you.
Love you, too, man.
We shall talk prior to Rock and Skull. Let's see if we can work something out. We should broadcast this, bitch. Come on, let's put it on. Let's put some hustle behind the muscle, my friend.
Yeah, we got to do something. For sure.
Like a hard penis doesn't do anything unless you put some push into it. So let's work this out, please.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Because I have a hard penis. I'm ready to go.
Before the phone lines start lighting up again.
All right, go, baby. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Mark. Take care, man. Good luck.
Thank you, bro. Later on.
All right, there he goes. Mark, Gus Scott, and his hard penis with a glass of Cabernet and a bowl of chili. There's a trifecta for the Mark, Gus Scott Army. There you go. Too funny.
Hey, you know what I noticed is that I don't think he really hears what they say like 50% of the time. His responses, like, they just don't 100% match up sometimes. Like,
I think he might be scared at times to actually respond to some of the things.
Yeah,
and that's saying a lot for him. Too funny. He was like hearing him talk about playing drums and all tonight. Like, I mean, he was really getting, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, he talks a lot, but he was like, there was like a different type of passion tonight, where he was really talking about the music part of it, about playing.
There needs to be a whole lot of passion in your plan to broadcast from the event, because that has to happen.
Yeah, like that would be.
You know how much exposure that would be?
Oh, I know. It would be
He just do his announcing thing, come sit down at the table with you, and just talk until his next time to get up.
That would be an interesting 3 days. That needs. I mean, I need to see that on Facebook Live. The thing that God only knows what the hell he's going to be doing.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. You would come back a changed man. No, I'm telling you right now, like, you would be so happy when you came back. Like, you should do it. You should go.
Yeah, but you got to be there too.
We get Frank to watch the kids. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, that would not be.
He's got a dog, right? His pets are still alive. He's good. He's responsible.
How about Janetti? Would Janetti go?
Ooh, that's a long drive north for Janetti.
He's still on the line. Let's see if he's got us muted out.